back to Sin Lavina. It's good to have you guys here with us for part 4 of the Christmas series. We're saving a strong entry for this particular one, the last one, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Arguably the only Christmas movie, period.
The only one that matters.
The only one that matters.
Yeah.
It's Charles Dickens. It's the Muppets. What's not to love?
Two great tastes. It tastes
great together.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's interesting that this is probably like the 10th or 15th, movie of A Christmas Carol. It's like it's not new, but it makes it feel new.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the only one.
This is the definitive one.
I can't tell you how many times I thought that there were 2 Marley Brothers for the longest time.
Yeah, that is weird. So, a little bit of background on this one. This was released December 11th, 1992. Total gross worldwide was $33 million.
Against a budget of...
I believe it was around, I have to look this up, but I think it was around 15 or 20.
Okay.
So
respectable.
This has gained esteem after its release.
Well, as most Muppet stuff has. I think Muppets have a bigger following than they did in 92.
They're like Picasso in that way. They
appreciated after their time.
Yeah. They gain momentum, after they've been around for a few decades.
Yes.
So you have to really give them time to appreciate them, They have to soak in. So.
Well, we didn't appreciate what we had in 92,
Yeah.
Jim Henson in his peak, doing some sick stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's crazy that this was the first movie, the Muppet movie made after his passing. This was the first post Jim Henson movie, directed by his son, Brian, which is kind of crazy.
When was Muppet Treasure Island?
96.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we are drinking Kermit Lynch Rosé.
Beaujolais Rosé.
Yeah, a Beaujolais Rosé de Puebla. Very nice.
De Puebla.
And so, we're doing all holiday-centric wines like we normally do. We did 2 reds to start out with the first 2 movies. We did a Albarino last week. This week, we are going to do a French Rosé. Kind of a lean, on the dry side French Rosé.
Lean is right. It's lighter bodied.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to use a fancy word that makes it sound like a wine snob, you can say it's austere.
Oh, this is austere.
It's a very austere wine.
It is an austere wine.
Yeah.
12.5%, which is lower than the white that we had last week.
A little bit lighter bodied. Rosé.
I typically, compared to whites, I typically think rosé is going to be a little bit boozier.
It can be. If you look at the rosé section in a wine store, you will see a spectrum of colors. You will see a very deep, rich, almost red in some bottles. Some of them, they will be almost white. They will be such a pale pink. So it depends on what grape they're sourced from, where they're grown, but you can get all kinds of different colors and flavors in rosé. They're definitely
a Beaujolais rosé. Going to be from France, right?
Mm-hmm. It's from the Beaujolais region. It's going to be a rosé made from Gamay grapes.
Yes.
So,
but Gamay is typically a red.
Mm-hmm.
So what do they cross it with to? Because a rosé is
it's going to be
partial skin on.
So a rosé is going to be a red grape where they allow the juice to kind of set in the vat with the skin for a little while, long enough to take on some of the color and kind of the flavor of it.
But how does that differ from a red wine?
So the red wines are going to sit there longer in the vat and take a deeper, richer hue from the juice they're in, or from the skin. So basically, this is exposed to the skin, but taken away faster.
Okay.
It's taken just long enough to give it a little bit of the color and body of a red. But then it basically is taken away and aged.
But otherwise, processing grape-wise, it's the same as like a Beaujolais red.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's going to be taken out of that and aged in a different barrel faster. It's taken from the skin to where it doesn't take on the color and depth.
Because a Beaujolais typically is like a newer, not aged grape.
Yeah, it's going to be Beaujolais are the freshness is part of them. They're meant to be enjoyed fairly quickly.
Yeah, like a Vino Verde.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So very bright, very enjoy now. So. Yeah, very, very rarely will you see a Beaujolais that's meant to be aged. So, but yeah, this is a Beaujolais Rosé. This rosé is going to be I think of it as like a compromise for your holidays, where if people don't want to drink, if you have people who don't want to drink white, you have people who don't want to drink red. This is a good in between because it'll give you a little bit of the personality of both.
Rosé had a big, kind of a big era, maybe like 6-7 years ago.
A renaissance.
Real renaissance of Beaujolais rosé, where like people were really into it. It's a summery drink. Typically, when I think of rosé, I think of like patio weather.
Yeah.
Pour me a rosé. It's crisp, but it's not a white.
Yeah. It's refreshing, but it's refreshing, but it can still have the body and a little more of the fullness of a red. It still has some of that personality of a red. Mm-hmm. So again, it's a good compromise. It can put together both worlds. And as a food pairing, it really is a jack of all trades. You could put it with so many different foods. It fits with so many different things. And with just like the Albarino, it will pair well with a rich meal. It goes great with ham.
Well, in my mind, I don't think of a rosé as like a meal wine. I think of it as like you've got a array of appetizers in front of you. You've got cheese plates, you've got dips and chips. Yeah. A rosé is perfect to hold in your hand and like have a snack in the other.
Yeah.
Some sort of salty treat.
And it is great for that. But it can fill just about, it can go well on its own. It's a great, like you say, summertime poolside wine, but it is great with like grill food, barbecue, hamburgers, pizza. It stands next to greasy food really well, but it also stands next to a full meal like at the holidays really, really well. Like if you're going to have a big meal with like, lots of rich, greasy flavors, this is a palate cleanser. It's a refreshing way to balance things out. So rosé is really a jack of all trades in wine. There's something for everybody.
Real wild card.
Yeah. So it's a good wine to have because you can pitch it to anybody of like, if you don't like reds, you might like this. If you don't like whites, you might like this. So, and they're not expensive by and large. This is $20. So yeah, this is a good, but also you could have it just to socialize. If you didn't want to pair it with any holiday meal at all and have it after everybody's finished, this is a good after dinner and sit around and socialize. Put a football game on to watch.
Yeah, how's your fantasy team doing?
I think you know very well. They are in the gutter.
They are in the toilet bowl
where they belong.
Yep.
So
it was actually, is it you against your wife?
Maybe
in the toilet bowl.
Yeah, she's had a rough go as well.
Yeah, you guys didn't do great.
No, this was definitely a write-off here.
Wofford household not well represented.
Took a beating.
Yeah.
So we'll play for next year. So and no more Joe Burrow. I learned my lesson.
I'm playing against Taylor this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How's
his team doing?
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there you go.
They beat my wife last week. So,
so Muppet Christmas Carol. This was released in 1992, December, 33 years ago. This stars Michael Caine.
Michael Caine
as Scrooge. Multi-Oscar winner Michael Caine as in the role.
Oh, he played this role like a fucking funeral.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Absolute stunner of a performance.
Yeah. And he said that he treated this like he would, like if he was playing at the Globe or something like with.
Was he not? Was he not playing against some of the best actors of our generation?
He definitely, in my opinion, he was. But there would be that tempting to, like they say in sports, to play down to your, not only your cast, but your audience.
Sure.
And he took this 100% serious. I think the movie benefits from it,
Oh, he has an impeccable performance. Mm-hmm. And not to, keep drawing comparisons, but like Tim Curry in Muppet Treasure Island plays an amazing role.
Yeah.
But he plays a very different role. I mean, it's Tim Curry.
Yeah.
But I think Michael Caine in this movie is so good.
Yeah.
He plays main character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big main character energy, but he's not, he doesn't try to like own the screen. He really lets the Muppets kind of act on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And he treats them as other actors.
Yeah.
Right? He's playing against Kermit.
Yeah.
For the most part, and he's doing great.
Yeah, and Statler and Waldorf and yeah. And the plot, it's Christmas Carol.
Charles Dickens.
If you don't know it, I'm not sure what to tell you. It's like this is
Well, let's recap. So he gets visited by his former business partners, which in the original book, there's only one. In this movie, there are two.
Yeah.
That threw me off for a long time because this was my first introduction to the Christmas Carol. But there is only one. Jacob Marley is dead to begin with. The first line of the book. Then they tell him if he doesn't turn around his ways, he will end up in hell with them, surrounded by the chains of their own making.
Yeah.
He gets visited by three ghosts: ghost of Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas future, and wakes up Christmas Day and is able to turn the old life around.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a quote that always stuck with me from the book was, "We wear the chains we forge in life."
Beware the chains we forge in life.
Something else.
Have you ever seen a Christmas Carol, like stage play?
Not on the stage. No, I have not.
It's really impressive on stage. I think it's a really good performance on stage.
Yeah.
It's Dickens. I mean, it's well written. I think
he was brilliant. He's a brilliant writer.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
I might be a unpopular opinion, but Dickens, good writer.
Yeah.
Knows what he's doing.
Might be revolutionary.
Yeah. Might be a hot take, but I think Dickens, this guy's up to something.
Tell you, not bad.
I mean, it was the best times, it was the worst times. What does that mean?
Yeah, blurst of times.
Blurst of times indeed.
So this is a staple for you.
Oh, this is, I can't think of a more staple Christmas movie than this one. This is one I can watch every year. Do not get tired of it. Super quotable.
Yeah.
No cheeses for us Mises. I'm sorry. That's, it's just right there. Every song, great.
Yeah.
Great song. Every song fucks. Acting, the performances, it's quotable. I don't know.
Yeah, the puppetry is great. I mean, I love that.
Light the lamps, not the rat. Light the lamps, not the rat.
And I love Gonzo and Rizzo constantly getting knocked off of windowsills. It's a
fantastic bit.
Yeah.
Getting knocked around, getting knocked off shelves, getting squished by, statues. Sam the Eagle doing the, it's the American way.
It's like, it's a British.
It's the British way. And the breaking of the fourth wall of, Rizzo, or not Rizzo, Gonzo as the narrator, doing like interacting with some characters but not others, and being omnipresent but also being a part of the scene,
being manhandled.
It's so good. The sternness with which Michael Caine says Fozzie's Rubber Chicken Factory,
just amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
cannot beat it.
Yeah. That would be kind of funny if he was like Oscar nominated for this, but
I don't know why he wasn't.
I could see it.
What else were they doing in 1992?
It's like,
who won?
It's like, I want to see you work yourself up to tears with a puppet frog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not easy.
And Miss Piggy yelling at him, berating him.
Yeah.
And he has the largest goose from the window with the tiniest rabbit carrying it.
Amen. Yeah. We're in total agreement there.
Motherfucker. Who else won? 1992? Who won Best Actor?
1992. I'm trying to think. Man, that's got to be like Daniel Day-Lewis or somebody.
For what? My Left Foot?
My Left Foot, that's around that time period. I'm trying to think of who.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. For Best Actor, that might be Anthony Hopkins, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, I guess that's
we'll allow it.
I take chagrin with it that he wasn't even nominated, but
yeah, I mean, you can imagine that ceremony if you're Anthony Hopkins for playing Hannibal Lecter. You have to watch Michael Caine win it for the Muppet Christmas Carol. It's like, God damn it!
What would be the ideal Muppet production to have Anthony Hopkins in it?
Man, I don't know. I mean, where it's like he's the one actor and everybody else is Muppets.
Everyone else is a Muppet.
That's tough. I mean, Bram Stoker's Dracula, where he's Van Helsing, and everybody else, Kermit is clearly Dracula in that scenario.
That kind of pangs of Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where he does the vampire musical with the puppets.
I mean, Kermit has to be Dracula.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Miss Piggy has to be Mina,
You think so?
The love interest, yeah, she has to be. I mean, she may have to go brunette for it, but and then I think that I mean, if Kermit is the vampire, then I think that the Keanu Reeves part of the Jonathan Harker, I'm thinking that might have to be Gonzo.
What if Jonathan Harker is Kermit and Anthony Hopkins is Dracula?
Oh, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
Because then Mina is Miss Piggy.
Mm-hmm.
Gonzo is... There's not enough characters. Van Helsing. Gonzo could be Van Helsing.
Mm-hmm. That fits.
Yeah. Rizzo could somehow be in there.
He could be Renfield.
Rizzo as Renfield would be pretty good.
The main thing I want from a Muppet vampire movie is to see a Muppet get their head cut off and staked.
Yeah,
because you can't unsee that.
Yeah, which Muppet though? Which one gets beheaded?
Man, that's tough. I'm trying to think of who you would do.
Fozzie?
Probably Fozzie. I think Fozzie's getting beheaded.
Yeah, I think Fozzie seems the most beheadable.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to get, beheaded and then buried in sacred ground. So,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, something to think about at home.
There's a ton of fan castings of like Muppet movies of like who could be the one actor and everyone else be Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Hopkins is one I think is not discussed enough. I think he would play against Muppets very well.
But I also think Gary Oldman would do really well.
Oh, Gary Oldman is born to play with Muppets.
Yeah.
I don't know why he hasn't.
I think he'd be strong as Dracula.
Yes.
And then in that situation, I'm going to say probably Animal as Van Helsing. with the hat and the outfit.
He's playing drums with like wooden stakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get too close from the solo, you're a vampire, you're dead.
Yeah. Every time he gets surrounded by vampires, he starts playing drums.
There's dead vampires everywhere.
Hell yeah.
So you've seen this. You love it.
I have seen this. I do love it. This is a easy 10 for me. I started watching this at my parents' house, and my dad was like, "Why are you even watching this? You know you're going to give it a 10."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, because it's a 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch this movie." I watch this every year. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
God, I just love this movie.
Yeah.
It's a comfort. It's like a warm blanket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't even remember watching it that much as a kid. I think as an adult, I appreciate it so much more because it's a well-made adaptation of a good story.
Yeah.
The traditional Christmas story that's not like, doesn't go over the top about like, Jesus is the reason for the season. Like there are vague homages to like, there are reasons that we are celebrating Christmas and, there's so much that's going on and like this time of year is so magical.
Yeah.
But the Christmas Carol is about being good to your fellow man and being appreciative of, what everybody brings to the table. And, everyone should be treated with respect. And you being a rich man with all your money should be better to your community. That's a story that's timeless. You're
rich, but you're also very poor.
Yeah.
It's the curmudgeon who discovers his humanity. It's like that, the Grinch kind of scenario where it's like his heart learns to beat again.
Yeah. Well, and it's the classic story. And I think it pangs a lot right now of, wow, you're really rich, but you're not really using that money for good.
Yeah. Well,
maybe you need to be visited by 3 ghosts, Well,
especially because you have people that's a real like argument amongst some of the politicians and leaders that empathy is a made up thing. That empathy does not exist.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
People don't believe it's real?
That is a real argument that's being made. That you will hear it weirdly pops up on my algorithm because it's being made by people who I would say don't agree with my political worldview, but that basically it's like the Emma Thompson thing, Love Actually, and empathy is for sissies, and it's like movies like this hit home the idea that the most important thing you can do anytime, but especially at Christmas, is to put yourself in somebody else's shoes.
Yeah.
And that's what Scrooge is forced to do. He's forced to look at life outside of himself.
And Tiny Tim, in his most humble of ways, is still wishing everybody else a Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm. That poor little tadpole.
Poor little tadpole.
Yeah.
Just with a weak leg and a crutch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some say in future Christmases he may not walk.
So
he may not be there anymore.
So sad. Yeah.
What do you give this?
So
if it's on a 10, I swear to God.
Flip this table over. So I mean, I enjoy this movie a lot.
Sure.
And I kind of go back and forth between 7, 5, and 8. It's a lot of fun. For me, when it came out, I would have been in probably 6th grade, 7th grade, so a little older,
Mm-hmm.
And so I was too cool for the Muppets at that point in history.
Yeah, fair.
So I watched it later, and now everything I watch through the lens of a parent. And I'll be curious to see. I want to watch it with our oldest and see what he thinks. I think he'll enjoy it. I really do, and I think that's the ultimate grade of a movie is how you get to watch your kids and see how they do with it. And I think he'll like it. He'll have fun with it.
Well, and for a movie made in '92, it ages well because it's a period piece.
It looks great,
right? It looks tremendous.
It's well done.
Yeah,
yeah, and it has a great message. It's funny because like a lot of people have pointed out over the years that Christmas Carol is kind of a gloomy story.
Yeah, it's terrifying. There's ghosts.
The last few minutes are bright and fun and feel good.
Well, the intro, or not the intro, but like I guess the first act is kind of about Scrooge being scared of his doorknob turns into the face of his old, bosses, and then his bosses appear from hell and have chains about them.
Yeah.
And they say like, get your shit together or else you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's like it's faithful to the spirit, not necessarily to the literal book, but like to the spirit of the book.
There are a lot of pieces of this movie that are line for line recitations of the book.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense that this movie is more accurate to the book than a lot of adaptations are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which at the end there's a line that says, Tiny Tim, who did not die. That is exactly how it's written in the book. It's capitalized, like full on NOT capitalized, not die.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of really good attention detail. This is a great adaptation.
It was written by somebody who enjoyed the book and is a Dickens fan. So,
whomst among us?
Yes. So, in that sense, that shines through.
Yeah.
And I think looking at it now as an adult, it improves for me with age.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. So, I'd give this a strong 7, 5, or 8.
Sure.
And yeah, I think it's fit for all, even though it has some dark subject matter, really is fit for most kids. It's a PG, I believe, but it's a soft PG. So,
it's nowhere near a PG-13.
No. I think that, you could explain it away again because having Muppets as the ghosts and the whatever, it's like it makes it easier to explain that it's like, it's just a story. It's not real.
Right.
It makes it easier to explain to your kids.
A lot of questions about like frog and pig biology.
Yeah.
Like where frogs are boys and pigs are girls.
Yeah.
Girls are pigs and boys are frogs.
And their kids are one or the other completely.
Right.
There's no hybrids.
Right. No freaky like pig frog creatures.
Which, I might have to bump this up to a 10 if we had a pig frog.
Homunculus just in the corner, just like
just a monstrous creation from Miss Piggy and Kermit.
Oh, Tiny Tim.
It's like, man, y'all aren't really compatible biologically.
But you know what? They be fucking.
It's like, but I'm here for the amphibious pig.
I'll be damned if that frog isn't horny for that pig.
But I do enjoy it during the emotional scene at the end where they actually kind of made Kermit get choked up. It's like they kind of like worked his puppetry where it looks like he's just overcome with emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Something else.
Who's your favorite Muppet?
I'm going to go Rolf. That's kind of a dark horse because he plays the piano.
Sure.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But I also enjoy, as a rock drummer, I enjoy Animal.
Animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of lean toward like the musician side of the Muppets. Okay.
Yeah.
Big fan of Swedish Chef.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yes.
Not talked about enough, but Human Hands, for one. Muppet Head.
So is he a hybrid? Did he come from parents who were...
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. if Michael Caine were to take a Muppet lover, would their child resemble the Swedish Chef? Perhaps.
And perhaps have an ungainly Cockney accent. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
Which would be almost as unintelligible as a Swedish Chef.
I think it depends on which Muppet he, falls in love with.
Yeah, there's an image. Can't unsee that one, can you guys?
Favorite moment from this movie? Just any one favorite standout?
I mean, I enjoy the Christmas present where he goes and sees like the modern day.
I love the Ghost Christmas present. Giant burly dude
with no like recall.
Yeah,
repeats himself. Yeah,
come in then and know me better, man.
It's a great looking puppet.
Great looking puppet, which is clearly just a dude in a suit, right?
Yeah, But yeah, it looks awesome. It's well designed.
Well designed. Great music. Honestly, the music slaps.
Good songs.
Yeah, good songs.
So yeah, I definitely would.
Ghost of Christmas Present has a great voice.
He does. I would watch this with our oldest. I think he would enjoy it. That's the ultimate litmus test for any movie like this.
Yeah,
I think he would enjoy it. I think he would appreciate the story
for the kids.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there we are. Next week we're going to do Entrapment
for New Year's.
Yeah, for New Year's. Sean Connery, which I've already watched, so I've got some feelings about that one. But
it's been a minute since I've watched Entrapment, and I want to go back and revisit it. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Sean Connery and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, he must have trouble saying Jada.
there's a lot of
Jada Jones.
There's a lot of good Connery, like Scottish brogue in this movie.
We'll get there, but like, what year did that come out?
99.
99.
Entrapment is what cops do to thieves.
Huh.
Yeah. So there's that.
Good. Can't wait. When did Hunt for Red October come out?
90.
Okay.
Damn good movie also.
Great movie.
Yeah. This is peak Connery, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like watching this. We'll get into this later, but it's like he could have played Bond at that point still.
Yeah. Bond.
Yeah. Because this was basically a Bond movie.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, man, he still could have been a decent Bond in the 90s.
He could seduce you.
Yes. Although his accent was getting quite heavier.
Well, there's all the cigars.
But that next week, we'll get into it. Great movies, Only Drunker. We got Shoujo.
Hey.
Sean Jordan, Todd Wofford. We'll see you guys next week.
And Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas. And God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, everyone.